What's up YouTube? So look, today's a high risk video. I'm going to try riding and talking into the GoPro, but I don't know, it might not even work. So I may do a whole big ride talking about a load of insightful topics, get home and it hasn't even worked. So yeah, quite a high risk video I suppose, but I'm glad you're ready to join me in this experience. Let's go.
Now then, what an exciting new way of videoing. I get the feeling this is going to be quite noisy. It doesn't help being on a Harley, obviously it's not the quietest of bikes. And also this has got quite a big, what's that fluffy thing that goes on top to stop the wind? It's got quite a big one of them. So that's in my mouth, so that's nice. As I said, I'm thinking, let's go to Burger King. Always up for a Burger King. And it gives me enough time to discuss what I want to do. That's got big wheels. So I put up on my Facebook, I said, guys, let's have a couple of topics to talk about whilst I'm riding, doing my first moto vlog. There wasn't a load of suggestions. There wasn't loads of things that came up in my comments. Two things that did come up. So we've got Justin Bieber, okay, which is okay, that's fine, and hemorrhoids. Two topics that were put forward that I'm supposed to talk about on this trip, so thank you very much for those two, very helpful. So topic one, Justin Bieber. I don't know, I guess I'll try and be sort of semi-sensible, other than just saying I hate the little prick. So I'm a metalhead, always have been. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetheart. It is therefore my job to hate Justin Bieber. Yeah, because I'm a metalhead. But it goes deeper than that. It's not just that I hate his music. Don't get me wrong, I fucking hate his music. There's the cunt Jack in there, look. I just disagree with him as a person. So the reason metalheads get so annoyed by pop music in general, Justin Bieber being at the forefront I suppose, is the musicians that we listen to generally are like classically trained, proper musicians. They play an instrument, yeah, they understand music, they can write music, which is why it's very unfortunate that all the glory and the money that's involved in music tends to go to pop music, because the people who are involved in pop music will get given a sheet of paper saying this is what you got to sing. The music's written by someone else. It's karaoke. That's essentially what it is. And don't get me wrong, I'm happy that metal is an underground form of music and that there's other underground forms of music, because you belong to a community of people who are insightful enough to go looking for other types of music. You know, they're not told by the media this is what you got to listen to. We've stood up and we said, nah, fuck you. We're going to listen to what we want to listen to. And I'm happy to be part of that community. He's just a prick, isn't he? I'm not really intelligent enough to try and say what I'm trying to say. The fact that he's, you know, what the younger people look up to is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. There was a time when to get noticed, you know, 60s, 70s in music, you had to be good, you had to stand out. Whereas nowadays, any fucking idiot could be famous. Yeah, that's my views on Justin Bieber. You know, I don't like lose sleep over it. At the same time, if his plane was to crash, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be attending his funeral. Let's just put it that way. Probably wouldn't get an invite either, to be fair. So that's pretty much all I can say about that. So thanks for that suggestion, Harry. It was not what I had in mind when I asked people for topics, but you know, that's fine. The second topic, hemorrhoids. Okay, we can talk about that. It's, you know, that's what the public wants. That's what Tim wants. Don't know what it says about him. So I've never had hemorrhoids. It's not something that I necessarily, you know, don't want. I think everyone should have experiences, and I think hemorrhoids is something that we should all go through. I did train when I used to be a famous weightlifter. I used to train with 3 different people, and I was the only one of our group of 4 who hadn't had prolapsed or had piles. I actually felt quite left out, if I'm honest. I used to just go home and strain, just so I could be like with friends and have piles. So 3 of the guys, I think it just happened like gradually, like just through squatting. But one guy, I think it was pretty sudden. As in, we were squatting one night, and all of a sudden he was gone to the toilet. And then he went home and then texted and said, "Yeah, this just happened." So I think that's what they call like a prolapse, when it happens quite suddenly. Prolapse, fucking only important. I've been on a bike 5 minutes for talking about prolapses. So I don't know if any of you guys watching the videos have hemorrhoids. If you have, you know, send me a picture. Cut hair and ride bikes at gmail.com. Send me a picture. Let's have a look at its hemorrhoids. Maybe they can be featured in the next video. Okay, so that's 10 minutes on the bike, and we're getting people to send pictures of their hemorrhoids. I have been having a slight argument on the book on Facebook. This comment came up on my timeline saying about how we should all vote for change. And it is something that I get quite angry about, I suppose. Well, I mean, I get angry about a lot of stuff. Look how big the nod's going to be. Hello? Yeah, so I have quite a big problem with Justin Bieber and being told to fucking vote, because I don't believe that the people who we elect as our Prime Minister has anything to do with running the country, because I don't believe it's them who run it. I believe that there's people above them who use them as puppets, essentially. Now, I did take it upon myself to reply to that comment telling me to vote, basically saying what I thought, which we're all entitled to do. I didn't offend anyone. I didn't say you're a fucking idiot for making me vote. I said this is what I believe, and then boy, that got some people ruffled. So my main man Hugo, who is someone, I don't know him, he was just commenting on my shit, got very angry, quite offended by my comment. He called me a mug and an idiot. Now, I just think you lose the moral high ground when you're trying to put your point across, but the first thing you do is just insult someone. You know, like, I'm all cool with saying what your opinion is, that's fine, whatever, that's cool, but to be like, you're a fucking idiot, I don't think it kind of makes your argument invalid. So that's what happened. Hugo, if you're watching this, I don't mean any malice towards you. We were merely jousting, opinion jousting is what we were doing. Of course I won the jousting. You failed. In fact, you didn't get on the fucking horse. You tried to get on the horse fucking reared, and then as you fell off, kicked you in the fucking head. But it was jousting, you know, it was all in good fun. There was another guy who I think tried to offend me, but I went on his Facebook just to check that he wasn't like hard before I sent anything back. He watched football, so instantly there was no point in having any form of conversation, as it wouldn't have gone very far, is what I'm trying to say. Hello sir, giant nod to you. Yes, look, I don't want people thinking I'm a horrible person, alright, because all I've done so far is talk about hemorrhoids and rip the piss. I'm genuinely, like I said, this guy Hugo who had a problem, I got no malice towards him at all. It was purely a bit of fun that he got very angry about. Liz, 18 today. Happy birthday, Liz. Liz. Happy 18th. Probably watching this because I am a YouTube sensation. Used to be able to fly up this road, but they've now got a speed camera, which is fun because I've been going 30 for the past 3 weeks apparently. Suck my balls, suck my balls. So this is the speed camera I was talking about, so everyone will slam their brakes on. Alright, let's talk about speed cameras, shall we? Now, speed cameras. Yes. What's our thoughts on speed cameras then? Are they effective, for one? I mean, it has made us all slow down, but then as soon as we go past the speed camera, we will fucking floor it to get back up to the speed we were going. But is it just a big money making scheme? There was rumours going around in Bath. Just quickly, a little side note, it might sound like I'm talking very posh. I'm not. I'm trying to speak clearly because I don't know how well the mic is picking the shit up I'm saying. So at the risk of sounding like a pompous asshole, that's not how I normally talk. I'm just trying to be clear with you. What was I saying? Speaker. So in Bath, which is a lovely city, they fucked up the Bath Spa. Apparently, I think they just like employed fucking pikeys to make it or something. So literally they built it all, and then I think they brought some people in to paint it, and I think they just got like fucking Dulux on the inside of the swimming pool. But obviously, well, I assume the inside of swimming pools have to be painted with a certain type of product. You know, you can't just fucking get some Andrex, which is a toilet roll, I meant Dulux, and just say give out a couple of coats. Anyway, what they did do was employ Nige, I'm going to call him, to paint these swimming pools, and all the paint went funny and killed 30 people. I may have embellished that fact. I don't think any people died, but it definitely messed up, and they had to close it, and it cost millions and millions of pounds. Anyway, shortly after this little escapade, lots of speed cameras popped up, which was rumoured to be because they were trying to make some money to pay for Nigel's fuck up, essentially. Oh, it's getting a bit hot in here. Yeah, to pay for Nigel's fuck up. So, and I again, I don't know if this is true, I might be making it up, but I'm pretty sure they put council tax up as well to try and, you know, recoup some of Nigel's fuck up. Speed cameras, you know, are they good or are they bad? Interesting fact, just down this road to my right is the venue that I got married. Thank you. And the best bit about that is my divorce has just come through. So again, congratulations. I'm more excited. So basically, the way divorces seem to work is I get given a load of letters every couple of weeks that at the top they're like, yes, your divorce has gone through, and then in the fine print at the bottom it says, only fucking with you. Turns out there's another fucking 6 months of shit that's got to happen. I think the next letter I get should be my final letter to say that I'm free, and I am more excited about that letter coming than I was the entire day I got married. So, oh fuck, I gotta die. You know, I don't think it needs as much. Well, it certainly doesn't need as many fucking letters as I've received. ML 270. Well, I don't know what litre it is, but ML. Funny story about the ML. So I bought a Mercedes ML 270, which was a nice car, from a gentleman in London. I can't remember his name, but I believe it was something like Mohammed. So I purchased said vehicle, and then 3 days later I was driving back from the gym, and the footwell was on fire whilst I was driving, and then there was a kind of warm glow coming from the what you call it, footwell. Oh god, See, people, that is why you shouldn't be going above 30. At least I know what noise I'm going to make if I do die on the bike. I'm going to see something happen, I'm going to go, oh god, and then that'll be it. Little note to anyone who does find my head in this helmet if I do come off, please post this video to my YouTube page. Anywho, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so my ML. So I'm driving along, and then all of a sudden, orange glow in the footwell, and I lose power going around a corner, and luckily I was just kind of pointing at a lay-by, so I just went into the hedge, and in the lay-by was a few lorries, so I knocked on the door. By this point my car is fully engulfed, like it is on fire. It's not like a bit of tea-cut is going to polish that out. It is, holy fuck, this shit's on fire. I'm sure there's a song, This Sex is on Fire, by Kings of Leon. This fucking ML270 is on fire is the B-side track, and it is based on my experience. Suddenly I knock on this bloke's cab, I believe you call it, door, and I was like, listen dude, my car is fucking on fire. One, can I borrow a phone, because I didn't have one because I'd been to the gym. Secondly, you might want to move your lorry because you're gonna fucking die. And he looks at my car again, which at this point is visible from fucking space, because it is that fucking hot and on fire. And I said, do you want to move your lorry forward, mate? And his response was, nah, it's alright, there's nothing in the back. It's like, oh, that's alright, okay then, that's alright, well, there's nothing in the back. The fact that your fucking trailer is going to be on fire in a second, don't worry about it, but, you know, that's fine. So I ring the fire brigade and said, hello good fellow, do you mind coming out to put my fucking car out? And they said, where are you? Now, no one knows where they are when they ring the fucking emergency services. I just said, look out the window, you'll see a massive glow in the fucking sky that looks like a meteor. Follow that. So they did, and arrived at my car, which was by this point quite toasty. It was quite funny. There was one point, as I said, I was in my gym gear, i.e. shorts and t-shirt. This was December. I was quite cold, so I did go and stand by the car to warm up a little bit, which I thought was quite funny. I thought, fuck it, you know, I've lost the car, there's no point in being cold as well. So, moral of the story, which way are you going, little fella? Good indication, I say, as I don't indicate. Moral of the story is, by all means, get an ML270. Just don't expect it not to be on fire. So yeah, this is Keynsham, land of charity shops and coffee shops. Okay, what are you doing then, Squire? Okay, going forwards, that's fine. He was having a good look, wasn't he? Probably because I've got a GoPro attached to my face with a load of fucking gaffer tape. So my good lady who I now live with, Alice, love of my life, fruit of my eye, lives just up left this roundabout. So that's some fucking useless information for you. Hello! See, that's what people don't know. People think that when people nod at each other on bikes, it's a cool little nod, but you're supposed to go over the top. Make sure they see your nod. I'm always showing people my nod. I think McDonald's might be a good shout, purely because I can stop and have a look at the footage and see what we've got going on. Might not actually get any food. I might just get a cheeky little Pepsi Cola, which I don't think they actually do in McDonald's. I think it is Coke. So that's fine. Let's just filter the fuck out of these cunts. Gonna die! Good chance of death then. Very good chance of death. Luckily I'm pro as fuck at riding, so who cares? Suck my balls. Approaching the Golden Arches. I do drive relatively safe, but as soon as I get on a bike I just turn into a prick. Well, even more of a prick than I am. So yeah, we'll get a cheeky little McDonald's. I'm thinking some kind of Happy Meal would be nice. I'm not really too hungry. I had some frosted shreddies, would you believe it, earlier. So that has kept me okay. I was having the discussion earlier, what's better, frosted shreddies or ordinary shreddies with sugar? You may think they are the same thing, but they're not. So my missus had no, actually I think she had frosted shreddies and then just added sugar, like a fucking mentalist. That's not for me. That's too sweet. I'm sweet enough. Put your opinion in the comment section below. Frosted shreddies or standard shreddies with sugar? There's no option for just standard shreddies with no sugar, because that means you're a fucking weirdo. Suck my balls. Come on, you chubby bellend. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm going to have this space here. Okay, right, I'm going to go in, order some food, and then review the footage, and that will decide as to whether I record on the way back or not. See you in a second. Just got myself a cheeky little burger. I reviewed the footage and it is perfect. Very insightful topic so far. I feel like we've covered a lot. I will literally talk about anything, so if there's any topics you want me to discuss, leave them in the comment and I'll do the next video. Okay, so as I said, I'm pretty happy with that sound. So I don't know how much further I'm going to ride, but I'm going to slowly make my way back. Might do a bit more talking, but put another battery in. So see how it goes. Love me when you love me. Home, safe and sound. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you could give me some feedback if you enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, then please subscribe by clicking, I can't even fucking see, here. There's going to be my previous video here. Oh, fucking hell, I don't know if that's going to work. Thanks for coming along for the ride. It's been emotional. Bye guys.